So we are an accounts payable housemates. So we have created the checklots, right? Now we will see how to use the bank accounts to make the payments to vendors, right? Step number 4. First, let us post one purchase invoice. At the time of posting this invoice only, we lost internet, right? In the previous session. F-43. Document date is 26/9/2022. Type is KR. Company code SSKV. Posting date 26/9/2022. Period 6. Currency INR. Posting key 31. Account is 17003021. Vendor number. Click on enter. The amount is 50,000. Business area SSKV. Payment terms 0001. Payment terms 0001. Beeline date 26/9/2022. Text being goods purchased. Posting key 40. The account is 2,120,000. Click on enter. The amount is as this. Business area SSKV. Text. Click on. So let us assume that we have issued the check to the vendor towards this invoice. Payment of invoice using bank account. F-50. Same transaction. Document date is 26/9/2022. Type is KZ. Company code SSKV. Posting date 26/9/2022. Period 6. Currency INR. Under bank data, the account is 2,101,000. SBI current account. Here we enter the bank GL account number, that's it. Except this, no other change. Business area SSKV. The amount is 50,000. Text being payment to vendor. Text being payment to vendor. Under the overproduct selection, account is 17003021. Account is 17003021. Click on process open items. Except this account number, right? Everything else is very same. Click on process open items. Keep the corresponding amount entered. Double click on invoice amount. See, not SN has become 0 now. Click on save. And if you look at the document, here SBI current account is paid. That's it. Vendor account is debited and SBI current account is paid. Now, so we have issued the check. Here, suppose for example, towards which invoice you have issued the check. I want to provide the information. Towards which invoice number this check has been issued. There you can enter the reference number. So in the reference number of F-43 and F-53, we can enter the invoice. Okay. Now, here, after we issue the check, even in the normal accounting also, right? At the end of the checkbook, we have some blank leaves. We have some blank pages wherein we can record the date of issue of the check, to whom we have issued the check number, and the amount for which you have issued the check All this information you can maintain in the normal accounting also in the physical checkbook, right? So the same information also can be maintained in the system. So in the system, there is one check register, right? So the check register contains all the details of the checks issued. So with every check we issue manually, we have to update the check register. That is called manual check updation. So manual check updation means we are updating the check register manually with the details of the checks issued. There is also scenarios wherein this check register is updated automatically. So this check register is updated automatically when the payments are done to vendors through automatic payment. So what is that automatic payment program? We will discuss later on. For the time being, I'm showing you how to update the check register manually. Okay. Transaction code FCH5. Manual check updation FCH5. Payment document is equal to 4,06,000. Company code SSKV. Fiscal year 2022. House bank SBIM. Account ID SBIC. Check number 101. Now, here we have created SBI current account, right? GL account. We have created SBI current account GL account, right? And in that SBI current account, see, we have selected relevant to cash flow checkbox. So what is this impact of relevant to cash flow checkbox? I told you this relevant to cash flow checkbox will be selected only for bank accounts and cash accounts, right? And with the help of that indicator selected, the system will identify the payment document, right? What does it mean? See, here I'm deselecting this, right? Let us see what happens. Now I am updating the check register, okay? Check number is equal to 101. Click on step. See here, document SSKV 2022 4,06,000 is not a payment document. Because for the bank account, we have deselected relevant to cash flow checkbox, right? Now I am selecting this again. Now we can update the check register. Complete check information means it has taken you to next screen, right? Look at the screen. Here, amount was taken, currency was taken, right? Then payee name was taken, country is taken. So from where all this information was taken by the system? From the payment document 4,06,000. Right? So write down, click on save. City is equal to Chennai. City is equal to Chennai. Here, system did not take the city because in the master record of the vendor, we did not maintain the city. Click on save. So we have updated check register. See, check SSKV, SBIM. In the house bank, SBIM. In the account ID, SBIC. Check 101 created manually. Right down there. The check register is identified. The check register is identified with the combination of house bank and account ID. The check register is identified with the combination of house bank and account ID. Okay. Now we can display the check register. Display check register FCHEM. Display check register FCHEM. Just a minute. Paying company code is equal to SSKV. House bank is equal to SBIM. Account ID SBIC. Click on execute. Look at the screen. Check number 101. This check number 101 was issued towards the payment document number 4,06,000. Payment date is today's date. currency INR, amount paid 50,000, recipient Aki and Company Chennai. Then at the end of the check register, right, you can see one field encashment date, right? So if necessary, we can also update the encashment date. The encashment date means the date on which a check issued is paid by the bank. How to update the encashment date? See the next step. Check encashment date updation. Transaction code FCH6. Paying company code is equal to SSKV. House bank is equal to SBIM. Account ID SBIC. Check number 101. Click on enter. See, encashment date, right? So let us say 30th/9/2022. Check encashment date is equal to 30th/9/2022. Click on save. Now, see here, see the next line, not the step. Display checklist FCHN and see the check encashment date in the register. You know how to display checklist, right? That's why I did not do the complete step. Paying company code SSKV. House bank. House bank SBIM. Account ID SBIC. Click on execute. See, here you can see the encashment date, right? And also you see here, this is called change layout. Here, whatever the fields you want to add, you can add the fields. Just a minute. Now, see the step number 9. Unused checks cancellation. Means sometimes what happens, due to the mishandling of the checkbook, right? Some checks may be damaged, right? If you don't maintain the checkbook properly, there are chances that some checks may get damaged, right? So we cannot use the damaged checks for the business transactions purpose, right? In that case, we have to cancel them. So manually, how do we cancel that? On the face of the check, right? You write 2 diagonal lines. Between these 2 diagonal lines, you write the word cancelled. That's how we cancel the check manually, right? And the details of the checks cancelled also should be maintained in the system. That is called unused checks cancellation, FCH3. Paying company code is equal to SSKV. Company code is equal to SBIM. Account ID SBIC. Check number 102. Why reason code? Why reason means check cancellation reason. Why you are canceling the check? Entering the why reason code is mandatory. So some reasons are already created in the system, right? If you want, we can create our own why reasons also. How to create our own why reasons, we will see in the next step. But for the time being, I am using system-defined standard reasons, right? Here, up to 8 reasons are created in the system. Other reasons were created by other students from other batches, right? Just like that, I'm using 06. Why reason code is equal to 06. Within brackets, destroyed, unusable. So the check was destroyed, so it is not usable. So I am cancelling that. Now look at this game. Here I told you check number 102, right? But here I'm giving check number 103. Let us see what happens. See, the next free number in the lot 0001 is 102. That means we have created the check lot in FCHI, right? In the check lot, right, we did not select non-sequential checkbox. We did not select non-sequential checkbox. That means the checks are to be used in the sequential order. Got it? That's why when I give the check number 103, the system is giving the error message like the next frame number in the check lot 0001 is 102, right? So 102. Click on it. See, check number maintenance was currently blocked by the user Lakshman. Right? I have opened the check register screen. No? See, checks 102 to 102 have been voided. Okay. Then, see the next line. Display check register FCHEN and see the check cancellation details in the register. So you know how to display check register, right? Paying company code SSK. House bank is equal to SBIM. Account ID SBIC. Click on execute. See, check number 102. Voided by Lakshman. The user who has cancelled the check is Lakshman. Destroyed and unusable. Right. Then creation of void reason. FCHV. I told you, no, we can create our own void reasons. Sometimes the checks may get damaged in the hands of the payee also, right? And the check void reasons are created at the client level, right? Write down this point. The void reasons are defined at the client level. So it can be used by all the company codes of the client. So it can be used by all the company codes of the client. So here we have to give a number for each reason, right? So up to 20 we have used, right? After that 21 is there. So after that 50 is there, right? So we can use any number between 20 and 50. So I am going to take 21. Click on new entries. Reason is equal to 21. Void reason code is equal to check damaged in the hands of the payee SSKB. Here I am using our company code name SSKB so that we can remember that we have created this reason. Now, till now we have seen how to cancel the checks that have not been used, right? But sometimes you may have to cancel the check which have been already issued. Sometimes you may have to cancel the checks which have been already issued or which have been already used. For example, right, today we have issued one check to the landlord towards the rent, right? And the check was damaged in the hands of the landlord. So he came back to us and he has requested to issue another check. So before issuing another check, we have to cancel the check issue, right? That is called cancellation of the issued checks. That scenario I'm going to show you now. For that, right, we have to have one check issued towards the payment of the rent. Right? So post the payment of rent using bank account. Transaction code F-02 only. Document date is 26/9/2022. Type is SCA. Company code SSKV. Posting date 26/9/2022. Period 6. Currency INR. Posting key 40. The account is 4,300,000. Click on enter. The amount is 45,000. Business area SSKV. Text being rent paid. Posting key 15.
Sir, it is SSKV, no, sir? SSKK.
Yeah. Posting key 50. The account is 2,100,000. Click on enter. The amount is asterisk.
Sir, we are taking cash account, sir.
We need to take bank account, no, sir?
Yes, exactly. Text being rent paid, right? Actually, I have to take cash at bank account, right? But now it is not possible to edit it, right? It's not moving. Right? So what we can do? Click on display document overview. Double click on cash account. Make the amount column 0. Right? Then posting key 50. The account is 2,100,000. So line item will be deleted. When the amount column is made 0, line item will be deleted, no? The amount is 45,000. Business area SSKV text plus. Click on display document overview, right? So rent account is debited, cash account line item will be deleted, and SBI current account is credited. See, rent account data to SBI current account, right? So you have to know how to use the functionalities we have learned already. Right? Then update the checklist FCH file. Payment document number is equal to 32. Paying company code SSKV. Fiscal year 2022. House bank SBIM. Account ID SBIC. Check number 103. Click on save. Payee name Mr. Babu. It is the name of the landlord. Why the system has not taken the landlord name and details? Because we did not maintain the master record for the landlord. So we have to enter manually. Payee name is equal to Mr. Babu. City is equal to Hyderabad. Please add all these details in the notes. Country IN. So check 103 was created manually. Then issued checks cancellation. Now we have issued one check to the landlord, no? So the check was damaged in the hands of the landlord before presenting it that check to the bank. So he came back to us and he has requested to issue another check. So before issuing the another check, we have to cancel the old check issue, right? That is called issued checks cancellation. Just a minute. Issued checks cancellation. FCH 8. Paying company code is equal to SSKV. House bank SBIM. Account ID SBIC. Check number 103. White reason code 21. Within brackets. Check damaged in the hands of the payee. Check damaged in the hands of the payee. This is the, with me again, write down. This is the own reason created by us. Now, reversal reason. So why the reversal reason is a mandatory field? Because when we have issued the check, we posted the entry rent account at the bank, right? Now that check we are going to cancel, right? That means the entry has to be reversed, right? That's why it is asking the reversal reason. So we know how to create our own reversal reason, right? Already created one reason, reversal for check damage, reversal for check cancellation, right? This you can use it. Otherwise, you can create your own reason, right? Just like that, I'm using this reason. Reversal reason is equal to 3V. You know how to create reversal reasons. Already we have covered it. Reversal reason is equal to 3V. Click on cancel payment. See, payment for check 103 was cancelled. Reverse document number 33. Now, see the next line. Display check register FCHEN and see the check cancellation details in the register. Paying company code is equal to SSKV. House bank SBIM. Account ID SBIC. Click on execute. See, check number 103. First, it was issued toward the payment document number 32, right? And you see amount is 0 because it was reversed with negative postings. Voided by Lakshman. What is the reason? Check damage in the hands of the payee. So these are all called, right, check management activities. Then correspondence or party statement of account means what is the party statement of account? Nothing but account statement, right? You receive your bank statement from the bank, right? Similar. So your bank statement contains what? The details of your business transactions you are transacted with the bank. Similarly, right? We have to send the account statement to the vendors and customers also. We are an accounts table, right? So we have to send the account statement to the vendor. So the vendor account statement contains the details of the purchases, payments to them, purchases to them, and what is the balance due as a particular date. That is called party statement of account. For generating the party statement of account, already one program was created in the software already. So that program we have to copy to our company, right? So copy program to company code, OB78. Select SAP 06, account statement. Click on copy button. Company code is equal to SSKV. Click on enter and save. I think click on enter is not there, right? After company code SSKV, write down please. Click on enter. Click on save. Then request for correspondence. So in this particular transaction code, we enter the details of the vendor and the date, from date and to date for which you want the system to generate the account statement. FB12. Company code is equal to SSKV. Click on enter. Double click on SAP 06 account statement. Vendor 1700. Can you tell me the vendor number? 170 1700 3021. Right? Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Vendor is equal 1700 3021. Postings from 1/9/2022. Postings to 30th/9/2022. Suppose if you want the statement from 1st April onwards, you can do 1st April. You can do postings from 1st April. Can't continue. Then maintain correspondence. Here we take the printout of the statement. F.64. Correspondence is equal to SAP 06. Company code SSKV. Click on execute. Double click on the line item of vendor number. Of vendor number is not there. Double click on the line item of vendor number. Output device LP01. Click on continue. See, company, Aki and Company, account statement, today's date, our clerk, telephone number, fax number, your account with us, account statement from 1/9/2022 to 30th/9/2022, document number, document date, transaction, currency, amount, clearing. Balance carried forward 1/9/2022, 0. Because there wasn't any balance carried forward from the previous year, previous month. We started posting only in this month, right? And final balance as on 30th/9/2022 is 2,50,000 euro. So in this statement, can you tell me which one is invoice and which one is payment? How do you identify that? Which one is
31 is the
KR is the invoice, KZ
KR
is the
and
payment.
KZ is a
Exactly, exactly, yes, perfect, super. Because you know, because in your company you are using SAP. So you know which one is invoice and which one is payment, right? But vendor company is a small company and it is using Tally, right? In that case, how the vendor understands that KR, KZ, all these things. What I mean to say here is, this format of the account statement given in the system is not useful to me. That's what I mean to say. So I want to recreate my required account statement format, right? For that, the accounts department will give you their requirement regarding the format of the account statement. Then this is given to ABAP consultant. This is given to ABAP consultant, right? So the ABAP consultant, using the programming language, using the ABAP code, he can create the form. Then we can print the account statement in that format, right? So this is called functional specifications, right? We have to first, the FI consultant has to take the format from the accounts department, right? Then that is given to ABAP consultant. ABAP consultant will write the program. Say, for example, first column is date. That is document date, right? Second column is invoice number, right? Third column, I'm just giving you my requirement. Third column is, right? Sorry, second column is invoice number or receipt number. Okay. Then third column is description. Fourth column is debit. Fifth column is credit. Sixth column is balance. This is the format. ABAP consultant does not know what is document debit. ABAP consultant does not know, right, what is invoice number and what is receipt number. ABAP consultant does not know what is debit, what is credit. ABAP consultant does not know what is balance. ABAP consultant does not know what is description. He does not know, he does not know anything. Because all these are accounting terminology. So you have to tell the ABAP consultant in the written form what is the technical name of every field and for which table the respective field should be taken. Got my point? Suppose, for example, right, what is the technical name of document number? How do you find it out? What is the technical name of the document number? How do you find it out? Already explained to you. F-0. Go to one data entry screen. Keep the cursor in the document date. Press F1, right? Then click on technical information. Field name is BLADT. So we have to tell the ABAP consultant that take the field name BLDAT. So that field is available in which table? Document header table BKPF. That is the purpose of the table names I'm giving you. Now, posting key debit party. So from where, what is the technical name of that field? Posting key, right? Press F4, F1 again. Click on this technical information button, right? Field name NEWDS, right? Table name RF05A, or you can say BSEG. Like that, we have to tell the information to the ABAP consultant regarding the technical name of the field, and that field is to be taken from which table. That is the purpose of the table names and field names. This is how we use the table names and field names in the real-time projects. These are called functional specifications. At the end of the sessions, right, I will send you one template document wherein we can develop the functional specifications. Right. Now, write down to generate the account statement. To generate the account statement for another vendor, repeat from step number 2. Repeat from step number 2. So the copying of the program is done only once. So remaining things we'll see tomorrow. Tomorrow we start advanced payments. This topic cannot be stopped in between, right? It has to be explained and configured at a stroke. This we'll see in tomorrow's class. Any questions from anybody? Okay, then see you tomorrow.